Hello students, this is my second video of chapter 3rd. The topic is separation of mixtures. In this video, we shall discuss different methods to separate a solid from solid mixtures. Different methods are shown here. Number 1, winnowing. Number 2, hand picking. Number 3, magnetic separation. Number 4, sieving. Number 5, sublimation. We use many substances in our daily life, but most of these substances are available in the form of mixtures. These mixtures contain unwanted substances. For example, cereals like rice, wheat, or pulses often contain small stones, husks, etc. as impurities. These impurities need to be removed since they are harmful. There are many reasons to separate constituents of mixture. Number 1, to remove undesirable and harmful substances. Number 2, to get useful substances. Number 3, to get completely pure substance for preparing other useful substances. Example, water is required in its purest form to prepare medicines, in laboratories for preparing solutions, in car batteries, etc. Therefore, all the impurities present in water need to be removed. So before we start different methods, we shall know what is separation. The process by which constituents of a mixture are set apart from one another to get pure substances is called separation. For different types of mixture, different methods are applied to separate the components. So let us begin with winnowing. So winnowing is a process used by farmers to separate grains from husk. What is husk? Husk is the outer coating of the grains. Now principle. Winnowing is based on the fact that grains are heavier than husk. Now method. The mixture of grains and husk is made to fall from a height, as you can see in the picture. Wind carries husk with it, and two separate heaps are obtained for husk and grains. Examples: separating husk from wheat grains and husk from rice. Now next is hand picking. Suppose I have to separate rotten tomatoes from fresh ones. Then I'll simply pick up the rotten tomatoes using our hand. So I am using hand picking method. Hand picking is the process in which undesirable components are removed from the desired components manually. Principle: it is based on the fact that one of the component differs in shape, size or color. Method: this method is used only when any one of the component is present in small quantities and differs in color, shape or size, so that it can be picked up manually. Now examples. Small stones are picked out from rice pulses by hand. So here small stones are undesirable because we don't want to eat stones, and desirable components are pulses, rice. We can also separate vegetables by this method. Now next is magnetic separation. This method is employed to separate the magnetic substances from the mixture. Principle: it is based on the property of a magnet to attract magnetic substances towards it. Method: magnet is passed over the mixture containing iron. Due to the force of attraction, all the iron particles get clinged to the magnet and impurities are left behind. Example: iron is separated from a mixture of iron and sulfur. In this mixture, iron is magnetic substance. In many industries, scrap iron is separated from the heap of waste material using electromagnet fitted to a crane. Now sieving. You must have seen your mother sieving wheat flour. Fine particles of flour pass through the sieve while the bigger particles remain on the sieve. Sieving is the process in which any mixture is passed through porous material. The smaller components of the mixture pass through the sieves and bigger components are left on the sieves. Principle: it is based on the principle of filtration. Method: the mixture is taken on the sieve and given mechanical force. The small components pass through the sieve and bigger components are left. Examples: tea leaves from tea. Number 2, sieving of flour. Now next is sublimation. Sublimation is the process in which a solid changes directly into vapor and vapor changes directly into solid. This method is used for the separation of the components of a mixture in which one component undergoes sublimation whereas other does not. Now principle. It employs the principle of change of state by skipping the intermediate state. What is intermediate state? Liquid state. For example, a mixture of ammonium chloride and common salt can be separated by this method. We take the mixture of ammonium chloride and common salt in a china dish, cover it with an inverted funnel, and its open end is closed with cotton wool. You may see in the figure. On heating, ammonium chloride sublimes and condenses on the cooler part of the funnel, whereas common salt is left behind. The fine powder of ammonium chloride deposited on the funnel is scraped with the help of a knife. Similarly, the mixture of iodine and sand can be separated by this method, in which iodine sublimes whereas sand does not. Some substances are iodine, ammonium chloride, camphor, naphthalene. These all are sublimable substances. Dear students, suppose we have the mixture of iodine and sodium chloride, and we have to separate. So what we will do? We will heat the mixture. So iodine sublimates and sodium chloride is left behind. In the same way, if we have the mixture of potassium chloride, iron fillings and camphor, so how we will separate the mixture? First we will heat the mixture. Why? Because camphor will sublimate. So when we heat the mixture, camphor sublimates, and then what is left behind? Potassium chloride and iron fillings. Then the next step is we will pass the magnet. So iron fillings will cling to the magnet and potassium chloride will left as residue. Now suppose we have the mixture of stones, ammonium chloride and sodium chloride. So what will be the first step? First we will pass the mixture through a sieve. So stone will be left as residue on the sieve. Then the other mixture will be sodium chloride and ammonium chloride. Then we will heat this mixture of sodium chloride and ammonium chloride. So by sublimation method, ammonium chloride will be separated. Ammonium chloride sublimates and sodium chloride will left as residue. So this way we can separate the mixtures. In these all the examples, we see that one of the components sublimates. So in mixture, if there is any sublimable substance, we will separate by sublimation process. We will heat the substance. I hope you understood well. Thank you.